If you're looking for the best, most comfortable seat cushion for your home or office, then you're in the right place, because in this video I'm about to show you 6 different seat cushions that you can use for your home office, take you to your real office and whatnot. My name is Artem. I'm the founder of Pastorian.com, a store where we stock different types of seat cushions as well as some ergonomic chairs that help people to sit in more comfort, stay more productive, and generally have more fun while working. So without further ado, let's get right to the seat cushions that I have here. So I'm going to start. First, I'm going to show you the different kinds of cushions that I got here. First type is the donut seat cushion. Okay, so it's got this donut here in the middle, and it's generally made out of memory foam, even though there are different types of memory foam out there. The second type of seat cushion is this gel kind seat cushion. So there are different ones available on the market. I've got this one here, which is generally called the X-Sitter, and it's pretty cool as well for different circumstances. The other type of a seat cushion is this U-shaped type seat cushion. So it's very widely popular out there. Different manufacturers produce this one. We also stock this seat cushion. It's good and bad for several reasons, which I'm going to cover in a moment. And last but not least is this type of a seat cushion. Okay, this one is different to everything that we've seen so far in a way that it kind of hugs your lower body when compared to the rest of them. So it's got different molds here, different contours. So I'm going to cover that in a moment as well. So which is the best seat cushion out there? Well, the answer depends on what exactly you're looking to achieve. So for example, if you're struggling with lower back pain, you might be looking at a seat cushion that will help you to reduce the strain on the lower back. And why does the strain on the lower back occur? Well, because you're sitting on a hard surface and your lower back muscles need to be working in order to compensate for that surface. Or you're generally sitting in a poor posture, and that's why that can also be happening. So to do this, you need a seat cushion that is going to kind of balance those sensations and get your muscles to relax a little bit. So in this case, this type of seat cushion can be really, really good because at the back, this is the rear part. Yeah, so it's made out of this memory foam. So once you sit on it, it kind of softens your sitting experience. Yeah, so you kind of sit on it and then kind of goes a little bit, you press it down, and then you don't feel like you're sitting on something hard anymore. So you're sitting on a softer surface. This seat cushion is also great for anybody struggling with tailbone or coccyx pain. Okay, so this indentation here, this cutout, it helps to reduce the pressure on the tailbone because there's literally nothing to press against. Yes, so your tailbone is kind of hanging out here. So once you're sitting down like this, sideways, this is your rear part, this is your front part. You're sitting down in it, and then there is no pressure here. Okay, so that's really, really good. The problem with this seat cushion is that it can be still not firm enough for many people, or it can be too soft. So you have to be really careful when buying this from different manufacturers, because there are different types of memory foam in terms of intensity, how dense it is. Yeah, so if it's really, really firm, then it's ideal for people that are of generally that weigh a little bit more. You know, that people with less weight, that'd be beneficial for them to get something that is less dense, so they actually feel the seat cushion under themselves. Okay, another negative thing about this specific type of seat cushion is that many people don't like this bit that is sticking out. Yeah, so it's not really, really nice for some men, especially larger men, because this thing kind of is sitting there in the groin area. Yeah, so people can sit in it and they're like, oh, I feel this bit sticking up right in their manliness. Okay, so you have to be really careful with this one. But all in all, it's a great seat cushion. You can also take it in your car from your office, or you can use it in your office chair without actually bring it anywhere else. Okay, that's an option number one. So the next one that I particularly like, and I use myself nearly all the time, is the X-Sitter, the gel seat cushion. So the cool part about it is that it's got this honeycomb style structure. By the way, this specific seat cushion is like 1.5 years old, and I've been using it pretty extensively. So you can see it's still working pretty fine. Like, it doesn't have any visible damages, at least from where I'm looking at right now. So it's super breathable, as you can tell. Yeah, so It's literally like, I mean, my fingers are going through it, so it's definitely really cool. This seat cushion doesn't help with any specific type of pain, like for example this coccyx cushion with the coccyx cutout that I was just showing you a short while ago. But what it does though is that it helps to reduce the strain on the lower back, again, because it's made out of gel material. Once you sit in it, it kind of reduces the strain on your lower back muscles, yeah, because they don't need to be working as much, because the gel takes this the strain away essentially, okay, because you're sitting in it and then you're kind of like bouncing it a little bit. So the gel does this for your lower back, yeah, so you don't feel bad anymore. What is also really cool that I particularly enjoy about this specific model is that this honeycomb cell structure, yeah, it's like bees kind of thingy that they produce, yeah. What it does, in my case at least, I feel the massaging effect that I feel right in my bum. Actually, you know, sorry for details, but that's the reality. So once you sit in it, it kind of massages your bottom part, and it feels nice in the way that your blood flow kind of improves. Yeah, so you sit in it and then you can feel this blood flow, and I feel like less tired. Even if I'm sitting for a long time, I feel less tired, and I really like about this seat cushion. So because there's this additional blood flow, I believe, it feels really good like that. What is also great about this specific seat cushion is that it's not overly thick, yeah, because that can be an issue for other seat cushions, yeah. So this one, for example, you can compare the thickness, yeah. So this is the thickest part of the gel seat cushion is here on this end, not on this end, but on this end, and as you can see, the memory foam seat cushion is much thicker. Of course, once you sit in it, it gets less thick. But for example, if you don't have enough space on your car, or if your office chair is not tall enough for your height, this can be an issue. Whereas this is less likely to be an issue because it affects your sitting height minimally. Yes, so it doesn't produce that much of a difference once you're sitting on it. So what also is cool about this specific seat cushion is that you can really like roll it together like that, take it with you. It's super lightweight, and you can literally like see that it's really cool like that. Easily washable as well. The previous cushion is also, like all of the seat cushions that I'm showing here, they all have removable seat cover that you can just throw into a washing machine, give it a quick wash, and get it back onto the seat cushion. Enjoy the freshness once again. But this specific seat cushion, it comes with the seat cover as well, but I never kind of wear, I never have it on because it just feels so much better. It looks pretty cool as well. So that's my second choice. Then we're going back to the whole series of donut seat cushions. So these seat cushions, they are particularly great for people with specifically hemorrhoids, yeah, be that external or internal. Again, so you have to consult with your doctor whether it will actually work for you, but it can be a good solution. Okay, so give it a shot, give it a try for sure. Check it out, consider it. Might be a good solution for your issue, for your symptoms. It's also, donut seat cushions are also great for anybody with, say, surgery in the specific area. Yeah, so this kind of postpartum, anything of that nature can be good. And then depending on the design of the seat cushion, it can also be very good for tailbone pain, coccyx pain, a groin discomfort as well, because there's some like a possibility of nerve entrapment in that area. So if, say, your sacrum issues or anything of that nature, so these guys can really help you out. So one by one, generally speaking, seat cushions, donut seat cushions, they're made out of memory foam. Okay, but I've got this seat cushion that is actually made of just pure foam. Yeah, so unlike the other seat cushions, and I'm going to show you the difference. So unlike the other seat cushions, this seat cushion, once you press on it, so this is the memory foam, a bit of an aged memory foam, because I've had this specific model for also like a year and a half. And you can see once I press on it, it takes a while to kind of bounce back. So that's what memory foam is really all about. It's affected by the heat of your body as well, and it adjusts to your body, okay? So that's what it does. And here's the comparison. Here's just the standard kind of foam, okay? So see the difference. Bam, bam. So it bounces back right away. So this is just foam, and this is memory foam. the difference is very interesting in a way that memory foam is actually, again, so it feels denser, yeah. So once you sit on it, this one feels particularly tough, this one. Whereas foam feels a lot more lightweight, and the way it just bounces back makes it pretty comfortable, I have to say. So it would not adjust to your body as well as the memory foam would. And it almost provides some sort of a lightness to your sitting, yeah. So once you sit on it, you're feeling like you're sitting on something light. It's more like a cloud. Whereas memory foam, it feels like you're more like, secure. It's like it feels firmer as well. Okay, so that is really the difference. So, and personally, I really like this foam material. Yeah, when I first looked at it, I was like, yeah, I don't really like it. But then my girlfriend now, she uses this seat cushion all the time. She really likes it. It's pretty lightweight. Yeah, so compared to this one, so it's like there is a difference. So, and but this memory, like this foam seat cushion is really great. It's lightweight, and it provides you with this level of support. And the cool part about that is it doesn't seem to be like like it doesn't seem to be getting flatter with time, because my girlfriend has been using this for a couple of months already of everyday usage, like all day long pretty much. So it seems to be working pretty well, and she's really liking this. So now I'm going to kind of cover the difference between them. This one is a firmer seat cushion, firmer donut seat cushion that we also stock. The difference in this one is also, just quickly back to these guys. So these two, they have, ideally they shouldn't be used by anybody who is heavier than say 200 pounds. 200 pounds is around 85, 90 kilos. Yeah, something like this. So if you're heavier than this, then you probably need something that is of heavy, like heavier duty in a way, you know. So this is when this seat cushion comes in place. This is a combination of memory foam and the cooling gel. Okay, so the memory foam is here. Yeah, so this is the foam bit, and this is the cooling gel part. Yeah, so what it does is essentially it kind of makes the entire structure a little bit firmer, and it doesn't flatten as easily. Yeah, so once I sit on this, then I feel like it's a lot more sturdy. Yeah, so if you're kind of a guy, a girl that prefers sitting on something that feels firmer, yeah, it provides you with some support. So it's not like crazy firm, because there's this other seat cushion I was checking at, and the memory foam they had there was very aggressive. And by aggressive, I mean it's like once you sit in it, it feels like so dense. You know, you're almost sitting like on a, not on a brick, but on like almost like on carbon fiber. You know, so that is the situation. So, oh my God, this is so bad. I cannot close it now. I'm telling you, this is really high quality stuff, but it doesn't seem to be working now appropriately. But it will now in a moment. Okay, this is really bad. It's not working. Here I am sitting showing you this demonstration video of all the seat cushions that we got, and I'm not able to close it. Okay. This is super raw, by the way. I'm really sorry, but that's the situation. I hope it looks more humane so you guys trust me more as well. But it is what it is. Okay, it's working. Shows the quality. So the heavier seat cushion. So the cool part about this one is that, and the reason why a lot of people like this seat cushion is because the front part, this is like the groin area, and the back part, they're pretty wide in terms of, you can see that, in terms of the size of these indentations. Okay, so once you sit on it, if you have issues with your tailbone or with your groin, you'll be fine, yeah, because they're really wide. There's really no pressure here on the tailbone. So if you also have any issues with coccyx pain, or maybe you fell or some type of an accident, this is really good. Also, donut removes any pressure on the bum area. So if you have hemorrhoid symptoms or anything, that is also very good. Cool handle on the side. The cushion itself pretty heavy. Really nice mesh material. Again, anti-skid surface. Almost all of them have anti-skid surface, but it's worth noting. Very similar in design. This is the foam cushion I've just covered. So again, same idea. No difference in terms of sides. Almost, yeah. So they're almost identical. One is a little bit wider, like half an inch. You might not even spot this. A lot more lightweight, yeah. Anti-skid again, donut. They're kind of identical size if you look at them. Yeah, so thickness wise, maybe this one is a little thicker. I don't know, I'll let you be the judge. Like, otherwise they're pretty identical in terms of the size. Okay. The memory foam seat cushion I just mentioned earlier, this one comes in two different designs, because this specific cushion is female version. Yeah, it's got this little bump in front in the groin area, and this is actually the bottom, the rear part for coccyx, for tailbone. A lot of like, I read some reviews, people are not really happy with this seat cushion when it comes to tailbone issues, so I don't recommend it if you have any tailbone issues, because this then is not really wide enough. Yeah, so if you look at it from the comparison point of view, it's like this indentation here for tailbone on this seat cushion. See the difference? Yeah, so that's a bit of a not that great. But other than that, what I really like about this one is the difference in terms of thickness in front part here and on the rear part. Yeah, what it does is that once you sit in it, it kind of tilts your pelvis in the direction that allows you to sit with a really good posture without you even trying. I really like about this seat cushion. So once I sit in it, I'm immediately like sitting straight. My shoulders are down, my chin is tucked. I'm feeling like I'm sitting in very, very good posture without even trying. This is a really good seat cushion for this, okay? The male version doesn't have this bit here, so it's got this similar kind of indentation, like actually more similar to this, yeah? So men can really enjoy more comfort, yeah, once you're sitting on this seat cushion without this bump up here. It also comes in different colors as well, which is great. So if you guys are looking at this donut seat cushion, it can be a very, very good idea. Okay, last but not least is this cushion that I mentioned. Again, different to everything that we've got so far. The main difference is in the fact that once you sit in it, it kind of hugs your hips, your lower body, from all different sides. So it feels like you're sitting in a sports car in a way, okay? So once you're sitting it, like this thing here on the side, like these edges, they're kind of there, and you cannot really rotate or anything. You're like almost like on the docking station, you know, if you're a toothbrush, for example, and then you're charging, you know, you're sitting in this thing, like fully in position, and so on and so forth. This seat cushion, this memory foam seat cushion that we have in stock, is made out of a pretty dense memory foam, but it's not overly dense, so it's not actually really firm. Because the thing that starts happening once you sit in these kind of seat cushions is that with time, you kind of start slipping down, which is normal. It happens, I mean, if you're sitting in an ergonomic chair, if you're sitting on any kind of a cushion, you kind of start slouching a little bit, you know, just kind of slipping down, that kind of thing. So firmer seat cushion, what happens is that this bit here starts pressing you in the lower back, yeah, in the sacrum area. And if you have any issues in the sacrum area, this is probably not the best thing to be, you know, to be feeling right there, because it starts hurting. Doesn't happen with this cushion because it's made out of soft memory foam, and then it doesn't have as much, yes, so see, it's really easy to kind of compress it, so it doesn't really cause any issues in that area. This bit here removes the tension in the groin area, which is actually really cool for men. Yeah, so no issues on prostate. Again, if you have any type of impingement there, really good as well. So no pressure in this area again. Space for your hips, yeah, great. Again, so you sit down and then your hips going right here. Your hamstrings going down as well. Very thin seat cushion layer here, which is great because it provides you with this tilting effect similar to this seat cushion that I mentioned. Yeah, so again, you're sitting in a very good posture, and because this bit is elevated when compared to this bit, and anti-skid surface. Yeah, so again, you will not slip anywhere. Truth be said, like, it's more of like type of a gimmick. It looks nice, but in reality is that none of these seat cushions, like this seat cushion, doesn't have this anti-skid layer. Yeah, but it never slips. That's the truth about it. So you shouldn't be really bothered with that. Nice addition. The handle is here, so it's really nice. Also, if you want to transport it, you can kind of bend it like this, so it will hold for a while like that, and you can kind of put it in your bag or whatever and take it with you. So that's pretty much it. Down below this video description, I'll have a link to an article that we also published, and there will be some other options of seat cushions that we don't stock. But nonetheless, check it out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.